back to 602 Rose Show, making picks for Fantasy Bachelor in Paradise on the Rose League. Episode 6 this week is going to be Monday. Episode 7 will be Tuesday. 2 different lineups, so you can really capitalize. We might finally actually have Rose Ceremony that hits. Watch it not hit now. This should be our Rose Ceremony. There's going to be a little more lead up, and then the Rose Ceremony should hit because they have a lot to get through this week. I'm 95% sure we'll get a Rose Ceremony Monday night. I have to hope at least. We've missed on the timing of them a couple times. The cadence needs to hit for us to be able to flow through. Doing well enough, but having to split the genders to try to get as many points in as possible, not knowing if there's a Rose Ceremony or not, has kind of hurt us. But this episode should be the Rose Ceremony. The guys are getting roses. So we're going to stack a guy lineup and go from there. The pricing's really started to spread out here. You'll see the elite people at the top who've done a ton of scoring. And then there's some value opportunities down lower, just kind of with the way it plays out. You can really grab a couple of those top tier ones and then fill in essentially whatever you want, especially with an all guys lineup like we're going to run today. The pricing really doesn't factor into it too much because we're not trying to grab the Serene, the Genevieve, and stack those points up on top. So, like I said, all guys stack. We're going to go Aaron, Logan. And then you could go a couple different directions here. I really like Jacob. We've seen some drama with him. With this whole Jill thing and talking to other girls, and even the previews have capitalized on that with the new people coming in. But obviously he gets a rose, right? These guys are all going to get roses in this stack, and you can kind of play through from there. Andrew, really cheap. And then Johnny, who hasn't done a whole lot as of yet, but we know he has long-term points coming. With these new girls coming in, maybe it'll mix it up a little bit. We want to avoid the guys who are going to be kind of down, so I really don't want anybody who's going to be thinking too much about, oh, I'm being separated from my person. So like Brandon, especially at his price point, isn't really something that I want this week. I could see the argument for it. He does get a rose. I could just see his time away from Serene being kind of weird, and we don't want to risk those negative points when we could be getting positive points with somebody like Logan, who's going to make out with all 3 of the new girls coming in. So consider that as you set your lineup. If you did run a girl through, you'd want one of the high drama cry type girls. Probably sound like a broken record across a couple seasons of fantasy here, but Genevieve has shown that she's got massive point potential. We've also seen a little bit of the preview with her crying over Aaron. So that would be the contrarian push if you're trying to make a point somewhere. All she's got to do is get over that rose threshold. So if she can do 6 points of crying and nonsense, you're pretty much right there. I'm going to stick with a guy stack just because it's a little bit cleaner. But that would be the contrarian play. You can make an argument for Jill as well. The volatility out of Jill scares the hell out of me. So Genevieve would be that play for me. But on my end, guy stack, get those roses in. We'll finally get a Rose Ceremony. I think this might be the episode where Casey breaks his foot and goes home. So that's the body you see laying on the sand and some of the promo. I think that's Casey. I wouldn't play him getting sent home, and the ambulance points will offset. And he hasn't done anything else but narrate, so not a whole lot there. But hey, set your Monday lineup. You can set a new lineup for Tuesday nights. This is just Monday, so hopefully we get this Rose Ceremony, and we'll go from there. But make sure you are playing not only in your leagues, but in the Bachelor Nation League on the Rose League app. And join our league too. The link is in the description to the video, and I don't know, there's like 50 of us. It's our home league, but everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome. You can compete with some of the big dogs. So happy picking. BIP is a disaster, but thanks for sticking with us. We've had a lot of fun so far this season. I don't have anything else for you there. The dog just completely broke my concentration. But hey, thanks for joining us on 602 Rose Show, and we'll see you tomorrow for a Tuesday Pick Show.